Hello, welcome to the Mark Janard Show, the cybersecurity show. Somebody in the UK used a radio scanner and got 5 years worth of jail time. Let's get into it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. We are going dark. So, recent reports indicate that a controversial law in the United Kingdom has resulted in a severe punishment for using a radio scanner. According to multiple sources, a listener in the UK was sentenced to 5 years in jail for violating radio scanner laws. Here are the key details, right? This incident has been described as loony, crazy by many commentators, highlighting the perceived harshness of the sentence. This case has garnered significant attention, with discussions appearing on social media platforms and tech forums. So here's the context of the radio scanner laws. So while the specific details of the UK case are not provided at large, it's worth noting that laws regarding radio scanners and police communications vary by jurisdiction. So in the United States, federal law prohibits intercepting and divulging radio communications without authorization. Penalties can be severe, including fines up to $100,000 and imprisonment for up to 5 years for repeat offenses. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and the like button. If you like this video, if you appreciate it, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. So some US states have their own restrictions. For example, Vermont may impose up to 30 days in jail and a $250 fine, while Rhode Island's penalties can reach up to 5 years, right, in prison and a $5,000 fine. So the implications are the severity of the UK sentence has sparked debate about the appropriateness of such punishments for radio scanner use. Some observers have noted that the 5-year sentence is comparable to or exceeds punishments for more serious crimes. It's important to note that while listening to radio transmissions like emergency service reports is generally not illegal in many jurisdictions, divulging or publishing the intercepted information or using it for personal benefit may constitute a violation of law. This case serves as a reminder for individuals to be aware of local laws regarding radio scanners and the potential consequences of their use. The laws regarding radio scanners in the United Kingdom are governed primarily by the Wireless Telegraphy Act. And here are some key points regarding the legality of radio scanners in the UK. So let's get into the legalness of it, right? So it is illegal to buy, sell, own, or possess a radio scanner in the UK. Scanners can be legally used to listen to licensed broadcast radio stations. As an example, you have BBC, commercial radio, etc. Amateur radio transmissions, citizen band radio, also known as CB radios, weather and navigation broadcasts, right? Now let's get into the illegal uses. So it is illegal to use a scanner to listen to police, ambulance, fire, or other emergency service communications, military transmissions, private business radio. What are some examples? You have carriers, couriers, taxis, etc. Cordless phones, baby monitors, mobile phones, and or intercom systems. Any other private or licensed services not intended for public reception. Now here are the key legal points, right? No license is required to own or use a radio receiver as long as it is not capable of transmission. Listening to unlicensed broadcasters like pirate radio without a license is an offense. It is illegal to divulge or publish information from transmissions you are not authorized to receive. Now, the legal basis is the primary legislation governing radio scanner use is the Wireless Telegraphy Act, specifically Section 48, formerly Section 51B of the 1949 Act, which that makes it an offense to use wireless telegraphy apparatus to obtain information about messages not intended for you. Now, in regards to enforcement, while the law is clear, enforcement can vary. However, using scanners to intercept private communications or in furtherance of criminal activity can result in serious penalties, potentially including fines and imprisonment in the United States. The legality of owning and using police scanners or radio scanners is generally permitted, but with some important restrictions and variations across states. Now, An overview of the legal aspects: we have federal law, and at the federal level, there is no outright ban on owning or using police scanners. The Communications Act of 1934 established that airwaves are public property and information transmitted over them does not inherently assume privacy. There are state-specific regulations, so while federally legal, many states have enacted their own laws regarding scanner use. Restrictions on use while driving: several states prohibit or restrict the use of police scanners while operating a motor vehicle, including these states, I tell you, these states, I don't know. Let me know if you're shocked about these states that I'm going to talk about in the comment section below. Let me know if you're shocked or not. We have Florida, Indiana, Kentucky, New York, and Minnesota. I wonder why Minnesota or Kentucky specifically. So the primary concern is preventing drivers from using scanner information to avoid speed traps or engage in reckless behavior. Here are the restrictions on criminal use. Many states have laws making it illegal to use police scanner in furtherance of criminal activity. Now, some of these states include, and also let me know in the comment section below if you are surprised at these states and probably why these states are even set in the first place. We have California, New Jersey, Michigan, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia. Virginia probably because of the whole, CIA, that kind of stuff. Maybe, I don't know, who knows, right? So penalties for violating these laws can range from fines to jail time depending on the state and severity of the offense. So other key restrictions are mobile use, right? Some states like New York prohibit mobile police scanners to felony convictions. Some states restrict scanner possession for individuals with certain felony convictions. You have cellular frequencies. It is illegal to manufacture, import, sell, or lease scanners that can receive cellular transmissions. Now, best practices are check your local and state laws before purchasing or using a scanner. Make sure that because you don't want to get that knock on the door and you like, what I do, right? So never use a scanner to aid in criminal activities. Exercise discretion when using scanners in public. Be aware that while interception may be legal, divulging or publishing intercepted communications may not be, right? While police scanners are generally legal to own and operate in the United States, it's crucial to understand and comply with both federal and state-specific regulations to ensure lawful use. Now, laws regarding radio scanners vary across, different countries. Again, you have the UK example in the beginning of this video. I talked a little bit about United States, but in Germany, possession is legal, but listening is restricted to transmissions intended for the user. Licensed amateur radio, public broadcast, this is Germany, right? Transmissions for indefinite groups. Now, obviously, we talked about it a little bit, but let's get into the United Kingdom as they're really levering punishment out here. So owning scanners is illegal, but listening to certain frequencies like police and aviation requires authorization. Italy, owning scanners capable of intercepting law enforcement frequencies is illegal with potential jail sentences. Asia and Japan have similar things, so I'm just going to kind of group them together. Possession and operating scanners is legal, but disclosing intercepted information is prohibited. Listening to telephone communications is illegal. An amateur radio license is required for some users. Now, Australia and New Zealand, both countries allow scanner possession and use with some restrictions on sharing private information. So in other regions, however, because many countries have no specific laws on scanners, while some prohibit their use entirely. Okay, as an example, Canada, they don't like flipper zeros, but Canada also, they allow scanners as long as they're not used for profit. So Canada, they allow scanners as long as you're not profiting off of it. In North Korea, all radio devices are heavily restricted and monitored. Overall, laws range from permissive in countries like the Netherlands and Spain to more restrictive in places like Italy and some US states. Many nations focus on prohibiting the use of scanners for criminal activities or sharing private information rather than banning possession outright. So that's what I have for you today. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Again, if you like this video, if you appreciate it, if you learned something from it, please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So I appreciate your viewership. Stay safe and see you on the next video.